everybody, it's Christine. I am going to, that is not the picture I'm working on. Let me set that aside. I got my little Scrap Room Flavors of the Month kit here. This is the Simple Stories Happy Hearts. This is a kit that arrived here in February. So it's February 2022. So this arrived first part of the month and I'm just now cutting into it. This actually came, I ordered this, it came some Happy Mail. It actually arrived the same day, so it was kind of fortuitous. My plan here, I actually do not have a sketch this time, or even technically an inspiration layout. So we're going to see how this goes. I do kind of have an imagined, I'm certain I've seen something that is kind of inspiring me. I just don't recall anything specific. But I want to use this stencil. And y'all, I don't do mixed media that good, but I'm using this stencil, dang it, because it's just too cute. And my idea is, and let's hope this works out. I've got this Bow Bunny. I haven't opened it, y'all. I hope it's not dried up. Oh no, it looks good. This Bow Bunny glitter paste. Now, why I buy that color, I have no idea, because it's not like I scrapbook that color very often. But for whatever reason, I decided a particular day. Yeah, it's from 2017, so I don't even know what I was doing that day. But anyway, I bought it, and I really want to kind of put it, I have seen some people recently use like a gift card or something like that to kind of smear it in there. So I'm going to try that. I don't have my credit card out here, or gift card, but we'll have to do that. So my idea is I'm probably going to put like, because I have this little photo. So this is me and my husband. We were at some kind of gala. You know, that's the fancy term for charity dinners when you're supposed to give money, and we really didn't have very much money, so why they invited us is beyond me. But I think I got some little earrings at a silent auction. But anyway, my idea here is I want to put some of that stuff kind of up behind here. You know, mash some of this up underneath there. And then we'll mash a little bit down over in here to kind of make that pretty. I really like these kits because, again, when I buy full kits, I do love them. But it is hard for me to decide on what to do when I have so much to work with. So in this case, I just have this little bit of ephemera here, so I'm pretty pleased. I haven't figured out how I'm going to use it yet, but it's just little hearts and things. I mean, you know, it's just love. And I did yank this little doily out of my bowl of goodies over here because it was kind of hanging out. I've got this little bowl sitting here that has random stuff in it. I don't know. I guess it's stuff I've cut up and set in there. It was sitting there and I go, oh, that could be used because it's pink. And then I did also pull out a couple of Nuvo drops in kind of this pink family here. I don't really, like I said, know how I'm going to use all that per se, but I feel like, uh-oh, my cat's got a hold of something, if y'all hear that. So, and I really like this background for it. I mean, I did get some plain white cardstock, but I don't think I want to use that now. I'm not going to use that for this. I want to use this, so I'm going to use these some kind of way. So, I'm going to put y'all on pause, or I'm going to pause. Y'all won't really experience pause too much. You're just going to see me start working. So I'm going to do that, and y'all wish me luck. Talk soon. All right, gang, here's where I pull out this paste. And when I was doing the little intro and I just kind of briefly opened the top, the paste looked pretty good to me. I thought it looked kind of juicy. So I thought, okay, this will work. And if I'm 100% honest, the lower left corner here does work pretty good, which is a bit strange. You would think that, well, it actually was more dried up than I thought, I guess is where I'm headed with that. It smears all right down here, and I'm able to get that going. But you'll see in a minute, I really struggle in the upper right because it just was dry. And that's not the product's fault. That's me. I had opened it at some point, so it was not sealed like a new product. And obviously, you know, air and heat and temperatures and all the things. Whoever knows what happened to it. It did dry it out, so I really struggle with it. I do get it to work. I mean, I get this one layout out of it, but I'm not getting anything else out of this paste. It's just no good. It's just so dried up. You see it there, it's kind of just clumping, and that's okay. And also, y'all, I don't know what is wrong with me. I guess I'm just cheap at heart, but I didn't have any kind of palette knife or art knife or anything. So what I'm using here is a cheese knife from the kitchen drawer. You know, us creative types, we get a little bit improvisational is the word I want to use there. So yeah, that's definitely a cheese knife. So it's not a palette knife. I mean, you're not going to find that at Michael's, I don't suppose. But yeah, so anyway, you can see me kind of trying here. I'm mushing it in there. I'm getting down in the jar thinking, okay, maybe there's some gooey stuff down in the bottom. This is 100% just, it's just old, and it just, the sad part is I'm pretty sure the product is, I remember using it years and years ago, and I'm sure it was beautiful, and I mean, it's still beautiful because obviously it's pink and glittery and all the things. But you can just see it's just already kind of dry and flaky and all that. Sorry about my head there. I do that a lot. I don't mean to. In some sense, though, I'm not even unhappy with it because it does, kind of give this distressy, look with it. Here's where I shifted over. I looked after I put that first bit down, and I thought, no, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more on this other side here. The problem I had is I knew my paste was really kind of dry, so I am just pressing and fussing and carrying on here, but I needed enough to kind of go on that other left-hand side there. After I do this, this does go in the garbage. This paste is it's just not usable. I try to use my little business card. That's another thing, y'all. I should have went and found me a gift card. I'm sure I've got some. And I went to my wallet, and this was the first thing on top, and I thought, oh, this will be just fine. I don't recommend business cards. It really doesn't work that good. Okay, so here's where I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. So I'm switching over now. I went ahead and I didn't put this on camera. I just matted my photo. I actually matted it with 4 mats. I trimmed it down just a tiny little bit so I could use one of the little 3x4 cut aparts. It's that little, it's not orange, but like a little peachy color. And then the rest of them are just the front and back side of the other 2 sheets of paper. Honestly, I might have messed up because I didn't gut them. I actually cut them from the edge, and that might have been a mistake. But at the same time, I don't really care. These little kits like this are great because, again, you use up what you got in there, and they're just a little sampling, so it's perfect. So here's where I got the little ephemera. I had laid it all out on the table, and I'm just organizing it. I like that little car. He's too cute. And the title was perfect. I mean, I'm able to just easily fit that up underneath the picture there. And then there's that little phrase that says, love you lots. And so I'm just making it love you lots with all my heart. And then that cute little lots of love goes up there, and I put that up there. I really do adore that little heart with the smiley face on it, though. I'm not going to lie. I make some digital stuff for my daughter's business, and I make like little stickers and shirts and stuff. And I just am so attracted to these little happy faces. They're just so cute. I don't know what is about them. Doodlebug will do that too. They have all their little cutesy faces on there. In the ephemera was this little strip of like plaid paper. And I decided I want to make a little fishtail banner and put that behind the title just to create a little bit of a horizontal shelf for my picture. I'm pretty set on where those things are kind of going. I don't have the little small hearts. I do end up using those, but I hadn't set them down just yet. I do not end up using that little hearts with the envelope or the little flowers. They didn't look right to me on this layout. I do still have a little bit of paper, so I think I'll be able to get at least one more layout here. I got to figure out what I'm going to do yet, but it'll be all right. So I decided to, again, I'm a foamer, lifted up on foam kind of girl. So I'm going to lift up my car, and I'm going to end up lifting up my LOL, and I'm going to end up lifting up my title. Title kind of has to anyway because it's on top of the picture, and I got to bring it up to the height of the picture. So I do use my tape gun and the Nuvo glue, and I use that Nuvo glue because the little paste, it's kind of it's textured, and I don't know that ATG tape is going to hold it all the way, forever. And so I decided to go ahead and add some Nuvo glue behind these things that are going on top of this paste, because I'm pretty certain it won't hold out on the long run. Now that's kind of going underneath the paste, so it's okay. I just use ATG there. And then I line that up, and I'm liking that. So I got these little like pink dusty pieces all over it because it just kind of flakes off a little bit. Again, it's not the product's fault, so I don't want to ever, lead you to believe that that's not a good product because, again, it's just old. And, we get old, we get flaky. That's what happens to us. So here's where I'm kind of figuring, okay, I need to put my foam on the bottom of my title. And I'm just kind of figuring, where is this going to go? Or I want my foam to kind of cause it to stop moving. Or I don't know how to explain it. But I just want to kind of bump it up against the picture, I guess. I like these little foam tapes. They're working out just real well. I have made a huge mess, though. I've trimmed off corners of foam over there. I've got that glitter paste stuff everywhere. But I guess that's all right. When you're crafting, you make a mess. I think I've seen little memes about that. Anyway, I'm getting my foam on here, and I'm kind of happy with that. Yep, gotta add a little bit more. I do end up deciding to use Nuvo drops. You'll see me in a minute. I used the little hot pink color first, and I thought to myself I would use the more matte pink, and the color's fine. It really wasn't that. Well, I stick one dot down there, and you'll see in just a minute, and I kind of mess it up, and I thought, you know what? I am definitely of the philosophy you need to stop while you're ahead. I played the slot machines in Vegas. It was a little nickel slot machine. I stuck my nickel in there. I think it was on the second try, and I won $6. So it was like a, 6,000% return or something. I did the math on, I don't remember what it was. It's humongous return. And I quit. I didn't play another round. I didn't play not one more game. So I go, you know what? The odds of me winning again are basically none. I'm not going to do it. They take your money. So I do stop while I'm ahead, generally speaking. At least I try to. If I know that I'm ahead, I usually stop because I just know the odds, right? That's why I had one kid. She was a good kid, and I go, nope, that don't happen 2 times in a row, so I have to stop. At least not to me anyways. Okay, there's where I put my little lots of love you lots, and I did put a tiny little bit of foam on the left-hand side of love there so that it's up to the same height as the picture, and then put that down on the picture. Now here's where I've got the little balloons, and I put a little bit of, I said a second ago I did my tape and I did my Nuvo because I'm pretty certain that's not going to stick. But I do want to lift up that lots of love. This layout came together, honestly, really fast. I don't even think this took me, with the exception of the paste situation that I had to kind of clean up, which that's not, I'm not sure I count that as part of the creative time because it's cleanup time, but I had to pick up my mess. Other than that, I don't think it took me more than maybe 30 minutes max. It's like, again, when you have only just so much to work with, they just kind of go a certain kind of way, then that's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Okay, so my little heart here, I like him. I feel like I should name him, but I don't know what to name him. He's just so stinking cute. I'm going to put my foam behind there. Let's see. Let's get him up there. I think after this is when I decide, okay, I'm going to put my little Nuvo drops. I don't think I've done the hearts yet. Maybe I do the hearts. I might do a few little pieces of my... yeah, I guess I do decide. So I'm kind of trying to find a spot for these hearts. I do want to put some of those on there. They mostly go, I put the big one and then 2 little small ones down the lower left corner. And then I put one up there where between love you and lots and all my heart, there's that kind of black spot there. So I do fill that in with a little heart right there. I do not put any more hearts in the upper right corner. I started thinking about doing it. And then I realized, no, I got all those little heart balloons. I got my little big smiling heart there. I don't really need any more hearts up there. So I don't add any more up there. This is where, again, I'm putting some foam up underneath that little turquoise heart. I don't do the other 2. I leave them kind of flat because, again, I have my car up on foam. I got that textured paste. It's looking okay. I think I may end up, I didn't do it yet, and I took the pictures, but I think I may end up putting the year on that tag, that XOXO tag that's holding my car. I need to look at it, though, because I don't want to mess up the design of the little XOXO, so maybe it'll go on the left-hand side, or I may just put it up there. I might put it on the back. Who knows? I don't want to mess up my design. It's like, you kind of need to journal or at least put the date or something, but it's like, oh, but I really like how it looks without all that on there. I'm a fan of hidden journaling sometimes just because of that. It's like, at least with hidden journaling, you're not messing with your design too much. Okay, so I put that little turquoise heart up on foam. And now I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to pull this Nuvo drops out. And I pull out the little hot pink. Here I am kind of fassing around, wiping dust off. I picked up the matte pink first, and I actually set it down. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try these colors on this little strip. Just make sure the colors are right. Because the worst thing to do is stick the dang thing down there. It's not the right color. And I said, okay, both of those colors actually kind of work. And so I set them aside. I do the hot pink first. And I just kind of make, a few little dots here. And that looks okay. I started to do this to fill it in. I couldn't get, it just oozed on me and I couldn't get it right. And so then I just kind of used my tweezers. I can still see a slight pink, smear. It's real faint though. I'm not going to worry about it. I decided, you know what? I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. I'm not going to use that light pink. So I come in with my hot pink and just add a few little dots over there. And then I add a couple up there next to the title. In a minute, I'm going to decide that upper left corner is just too naked. And I'll have to add some stuff. I sit and look at it for just a second. I sit and look at it. I brush it off. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it. And I know it's not done, but I haven't really decided what it is. That's why I'm kind of fassing around with it. I'm going to cut away in just a second because I sit here and do this for just a minute. Again, it doesn't take me a long time, but I just think, it's not really right. So then I decide I'm going to ink the edges. So I got my little vintage photo distress oxide ink there, and I'm going to ink the edges. And after I do that, I look at it again, and I'm still looking at it, and I go, I just really feel like that upper left corner is too naked. But I really didn't have any more, I shouldn't say I didn't have any more. My ephemera wasn't speaking to me in some sense. Like sometimes, you put like a little heart fishtail banner or something. I could have cut one of those. I really could have, probably out of that purple or that bluish purple thing there, but I didn't do it. So then I decide, well, you know what? I've got these little hearts here. I'm going to just put 3 of these little hearts right here. And I go, that looks kind of cute. I like that just like that. And they're kind of simple. They're not over the top. They're just simple. And I just glue those down. But I will come back in a second and you'll see me. I'm going to add some little Nuvo drops. Now, granted, that gives me 4 spots of Nuvo. And maybe that's not the rule of 3, but I kind of like that little cluster up there. It's just simple. Adds a little touch to it. And, yeah, here's where I'm going to look again. Tappy fingers. Yep, I need some new. Like I said, I kind of thought about it, and then I debated against it, and then I decided, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Just put the darn Nuvo drops up there, Christine. Come on, just do it. There you go. Go for it. I don't know why I sat and thought about this for so long. It was like, just go for it. Just do it. And it looks all right. You know what I mean? It's all right. I got the little Nuvos up there. It kind of finishes out that cluster. And it's cute. It looks cute. Then I sit and look at it again. I'm sitting here looking at it again. And I decide, no, Christine, you're done. Just stop. Just stop. You're good. It looks cute. You got all the little hearts and everything. So here's my slow down where you can look at the close-ups here. You can see all the little puffy parts, or the foam raised parts. Y'all, thank you so much. This one was quick. I really appreciate you watching. Make sure to do the like and subscribe thing. And we will talk again next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.